A very good evening to you from the Military Zone 7 Sports Stadium here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Day 2 of the Predator WPA Men's World 10 Ball Championships. 96 players all looking for the trophy and a cheque for $70,000. Our next match is defending champion Carlo BIADO against Stefan KASPER. Usual races to 4, best of 3 sets. It's winner breaks, 30-second shot clock and 1 extension each per rack. It's 10 ball, cool shot. I'm Mark White, and calling the shots with me is Mr. Tim de Ruyter. Good evening, Tim.
Thank you, Mark. And I think we're going to have such an amazing match coming up very shortly. I mean, Stefan KASPER probably in the best form of his life. He's been doing really well in the Euro Tours, as we both know. And I think he also got really deep into the China Open. I think he got like quarterfinal list, so he's in great form. Well, and I don't think we really have to talk about Carlo BIADO. He's a current world 9 ball champion, defending champion in the world 10 ball championship, so yeah, very much looking forward to this.
And let's not forget, he's also reigning 9 ball world champion as well, so looking to do the triple this year. No one's ever done it, Tim. No one's ever held the 8 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball at the same time. Well, he's got the 9 ball, he's got a chance at the 10 ball, of course the 8 ball later in the year. Let's see. Sanchez Ruiz came very close.
Well, that was actually nice impact. If you look at the balls, great spread. I mean, almost every ball went up table. But fortunately for KASPER, nothing going in. Does leave quite the mess though.
Yeah, not very inviting, is it? And Carlo, with experience of winning here in Ho Chi Minh City, actually won the 2024 Ho Chi Minh 9 ball open as well, Tim. So he's got history in Vietnam. Great shot on the 1.
Yeah, a little bit of a two-way. Always hiding the cue ball behind that cluster, but I think the best thing he could do is play a very short cue ball, in this case, behind the 9. Just doesn't have to do too much.
Of course, opened them all up with that shot as well. Every ball now available, apart from the 1 on, and that's the 2 ball. There's Mrs. BIADO sat there in white. Follows her husband around, of course. Goes to all his matches.
Well, does make a good hit, but if you look at the mess they have created on the other side of the table, things really not looking too great. I mean, it's not horrible. The 3 ball is available and you could work things out opening up the 7, but there's nothing nicer to start the match or start the first set with than an open layout. It's always nice, you know, when you are trying to get things going, to get a nice open layout, nice spread. You can let the arm get loose a little bit under the match conditions. But in this case, I don't think it matters. BIADO already in prime shape. Now everything wide in the open.
The Black Tiger already pouncing, isn't he? Looking to stamp his authority on this match nice and early. Not sure whether Stefan KASPER has a nickname, but it should have been KASPER the Ghost. But unfortunately, it's already been taken by Fedor Gorst, who is actually on the 1 loss side. Believe it or not, he'll be playing later on this evening. There's a losers round at 8 p.m. this evening. That will be our last match, and Tim de Ruyter and myself will be here for the 8 p.m. session as well. We're doing the late shift today. Early shift for you, Tim, back there in the Netherlands.
Ah, well, who cares about sleep? We have pool on TV. Come on.
If I'm not watching it when I'm awake, Tim, I'm dreaming about it when I'm sleeping, so might as well do it and get paid for it, eh?
Exactly.
So it was a very messy rack at the beginning. Good break from KASPER, as my colleague Tim pointed out, but no real luck on it, and they were pretty messy. But one great hook from Carlo BIADO sorted them all out, created this chance, and he said thank you very much, and the wife approves. So lots of other games on at the moment, guys, as well, and we will keep you abreast of all the scores in those as they develop. Some great matches going on. Moritz Neuhausen is up against Alex Pagulayan, and Moritz has taken the first rack in that one. Ko Ping Chung in action against Se Chia Chen, and it's Ko Ping Chung who's taken the first 2 racks in that match. Marco Teucher, one of your friends, in action against Soheli Shiariri. And it's Soli who's taking the first rack in that one. And Wojtek Shevchek already 2 up against Petri Makinen. All these scores and all the details, schedule, prize money, upcoming events, all that kind of good stuff, guys, available on ProBilliardSeries.com. It's the Black Tiger with an early advantage breaking off. Winner breaks, of course. Race to 4. Well, everything was going, Tim, but it got just kicked out the way.
One thing I always find very interesting with Carlo's break is that it kind of looks like he doesn't give everything in it. You know, like he doesn't look like he could bench, I don't know how much kilos or LBS, or just, it doesn't put that much in it, but still yet the balls move a lot. So he does have a special hit on the ball, and KASPER won't be happy here. Aye. Had quite a bit of room actually to land in.
Yeah, I think Carlo just times the ball so well. Doesn't have a big backstroke either. Very kind of compact action. And Stefan in practice was absolutely crushing the break, to use your terminology. I'm learning, Tim, I'm learning.
Well, who knows? One day. No.
I might know what I'm talking about. I know what you was going to say. That's not very nice, is it, guys, huh?
No. I was going to say you might actually be breaking the balls. Like, no, anyways. But listen, look at this for a hit. Full ball hit. Played it with clever pace, trying to leave the 6 or the 4 in between. Did very nicely. Not saying Carlo cannot return this, but hanging in there.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about Carlo BIADO here, aren't we? Probably one of the best kickers in the world, top 3, I would say. Everyone talks about Gorst's jumping ability, but he's also very good at kicking. Joshua Filler is up there as well, and I'll put Carlo in that top 3 also.
Well, I gotta say, I was watching Van Boning play in his opening round match. He really was on fire, kicking and safety play. Very strong display I've seen from him, so kinda feel Van Boning he's ready to shock us again.
Yeah, I actually watched the montage, you know, when they show the whole match after the match in a montage of quick
Yeah.
picks. I watched that and he looked absolutely awesome, and I thought he looks really determined. He's up for it. And he's vowed to play the 8 ball as well, hasn't he? So he's missing other tournaments that he usually plays in to play this and the next one, the 8 ball as well. So good to see him here and good to see him playing well. Let's hope he has a good run.
Well, still, I mean, there's so many good players in this field, and we all know that on any given day, with so many good players, a lot of surprising results could happen too. It's also winner breaks in these short sets, so you could possibly have someone running 2 or 3 packs on you, and basically you might visit the table twice or 3 times. So many things that could happen, but it leaves it wide open, up for the grabs.
Yeah, I was very impressed as well with Jonas Comino. Played very well against Fedorgorst. I know the first set could have gone either way. I only saw the last rack of the first set. But I watched the rest of it and I thought Jonas was playing the best pool I've ever seen him play, to be honest. He was queuing beautifully. Does look like his game has gone up a notch or two. The island boy from Ibiza. Meanwhile, the man from the Philippines is going pretty well too. Again, Tim, it was a good kick by BIADO. Got the safe on the 2, opened up the chance for this rack.
Yeah, good, solid start for BIADO so far. No real opportunities yet given to KASPER. Or given. I don't think we are really going to give each other much in this match. Like I mentioned,
No.
I mean, KASPER, what did he have? I think he's got to the final twice and a third
He
place in the Euro Tour.
won the straight pool, didn't he, in the Europeans? I believe.
Yeah, we also had the European Championship. Yeah, I think he got to the final of the 10-ball. I think Bongers won the 10-ball. Oh, the straight pool. Excuse me.
Correct.
Bongers won the straight pool, but then still, I think he's had quite a lot of finals. And the interesting thing is, like, he works a regular job. He just plays, to go out there and enjoy the play. And in the beginning, I felt like he was a little bit hard on himself. Like he had a different way of handling the pressure, a little bit more emotional. But he's also been starting to be quite sharp, quite stable. And now he's playing the World 10-ball Championship. I mean, I think it all happened in one season for him.
Notoriously difficult 10-ball break with the hand rack. I think this is kind of playing more into Carlo's hands here, though, to be honest, Tim, because his safety game, I think, is right up there, as I've just said about his kicking ability. Also, his safety is right up there as well with the best. So Stefan really has got to take any little chance he gets, any half chance, like this one here.
If you look at the table, a couple small tricky
dear.
positions to play.
Oof.
Ooh. Well, and I
Excuse
wasn't
me,
even.
Tim.
I wasn't talking about getting from the 2 to the 3 ball. I was actually going to say to get from the 3 to the 4. He did land with a nice angle to drop in between the 4 and the 7, but that really could have gone wrong. I think things will be a lot better for him whenever he starts getting a game on the board, maybe get some balls in. Hasn't exactly done much the first 2 racks because of BIADO.
Yeah. He's a very good cueist when he gets going. Oh, he's overhit this though by some distance. Okay. Cue ball still going towards the 6. Shouldn't be a problem. Just a little bit of a worry that he's overhit that so much. Wanted to be just about half ball on this. Not 3/4. Or quarter, I should say.
Oh, he's still going for the cut in the side. Yeah, I was not surprised to see that go on the thick side. Because he's also watching the cue ball. He's trying to hold things, leave things close to each other.
I think it's a prime example there, Tim, of somebody looking to play the cannon on something and his eyes just drifted away from the pot, took his eye off it.
Yeah.
So not punishing BIADO there. BIADO needs to punish him here with a good safety. Well, he's got the 5 ball safe, but completely overhit the cue ball. Now, early 10s do not count. You can still make a combo, of course, or a carom on the 10, but it will be respotted, playing WPA rules. Also, 3 fouls do count. Just to keep you up to date with all the rules we're playing, guys. Pretty straightforward. Anything else you want to know, ask Tim, because I'm out of answers.
Oh, it's hanging in there. This is... Well, I would say KASPER is guaranteed to get back to the table from this position. But... Oh, he's called the straight back in the bottom left. And he's trying to prove me wrong here, BIADO. I mean, you gotta just kill the cue ball so nicely behind the 6 or the 7 to play it a 2-way. He hit it quite nice though. As in pace, it was already difficult to play at pocket speed and kill the cue ball.
Can he avoid? He's called the 5. Can he avoid the 8?
If he hits the 8, he's not going to be on the 6.
Oh, he missed it. Cue ball.
Oh. Well, he's survived one bump. Needs a little bit of work on the 8 ball though. Blocked by the 9 and the 10. Depending on where you land on the 8, you could play a 8-9 combination, but let's start with the 6 ball first. He got that slightly too wide, hung up the 6. And KASPER overall struggling.
Yeah, 4 1/4 inch pockets. What's he done there? Called it too thick. For BIADO, that's bad-o. 10-second warning. Calls the extension. 30 seconds more to think about this 7 ball. Is he going for it, Tim, or is he thinning it and playing safe? Looks like he's going for it.
I do like thinning it, but we both know that he was going to try and do something aggressive. Look at the 8.
Look at the 7 as well.
Oh, yeah.
What a roll.
Would you think he still has the extremely thin cut on the 7?
From the overhead, it looked like it. I'm sure it looks a lot worse down at table level. It normally does.
Oh, yeah. No, well, he might still be shooting it, but I might banking. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Beautiful cue ball. Look at that cue ball. 5 real shape on the 8. Excellent cross-side bank shot from Stefan KASPER.
It's a Predator Arcos 2 cue ball. Very nice cue ball. Surely he can't reach this, can he? Wow, he must be a tall man to reach this. Oh, it's gone wrong.
Well, I mean, he knew he kinda was not able to get shape on the 10. Like, not to get close.
Expect him to make it, of course. But puts a little bit of doubt. Well done. Referee just telling him to hold up. Don't take the balls out yet until the cue ball's stopped. So 2-1 it is. And it's also 2-1 to Daniel Maciol against Felix Fogel. Mario He 3-0 down to Robbie Capito. Actually, just scrap that. It's just turned orange. It's just gone to the first set to Robbie Capito against Mario He. So Mario in trouble. Lucas Fracasso Werner 3-0 up against Oliver Schnellnocke. Little bit of a shock there, maybe.
Well,
Neuhausen.
Solnocke has been having a great season, so I'm not too surprised in general.
Yeah, but he's 3-0 down, Tim. Fracasso Werner is 3 up.
Yeah, but well, I mean, the set is raised to 4. Solnocke is always tough to play. He has a big grind. I wouldn't be surprised if it turns around. That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, good break this time. I bet you love that, Tim.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
A bit of pop and stop. Look at that.
I mean, if you weren't paying attention, for example, if you would be just looking pull on the side just with one eye, you probably wouldn't even see the 3 ball go in. That's how fast it went. Just excellent break. The shape also almost ball in hand shape on the 1 ball. This could be 2 each coming up very shortly. What a beautiful chance.
Proof again, Tim, how important the break really is in any of the games, really. You can say it about all of them, can't you? But they're all nice in the open here now. Great chance to level it. Well, I did say earlier on, Tim, about when he was warming up, he was absolutely smashing the break, but accurately as well. And if he sorted out a break for himself, it could be very, very dangerous. Especially what we were saying about him in his escapades this year, how well he's been playing. No words needed. This is just top class run out, break and run. It's going to be the first one, and it's going to be the rack that draws him level. Carlo BIADO knows there's somebody very, very intent on taking his title off of him.
Yeah, excellent run out indeed. Slightly gaining a lot more rhythm around the table. Cue ball pace also a lot better. So this also takes a lot of pressure off the body, feeling that you're getting used to the equipment, getting used to the TV table.
AJ Manis in action against Radislav Babica. And they're all square at 2-2. Ralph Suke, the Kaiser, is 2-1 down to Aloysius Yap. On a Salto Comino, 3-2 down to Demetrius Lukatis. Mark Maggie, who remembers Mark Maggie, was Dennis Grabe's partner in the World Cup of Pool. Mark is 2-1 down to Hayato Hichikata. Mark Estiola 2-1 up on Stanjin Perlivanovic. Simon Kural is a set up already against Louis Riteng. Ivan Corteza 3-1 up against Joshua Filler. You're up to date, guys. Another good break, Tim. Tim?
Yeah, I had to just make sure he made a ball actually. Just the 4 ball goes in. Yeah.
Yeah, the 4 ball, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit last minute, but I was just making sure I was gonna say great break before I could actually see a ball go in. Yeah, he's been making balls on the break, so that's a good thing, but he's found himself in trouble very early in the rack.
Yeah, that wasn't good, was it? It was quite thin on the 1 ball, so it wasn't exactly short. Cue ball was running around wild. Called the 2 in the corner, so he's rail first. At least he has that opportunity, Tim. Oh, he's going back rail.
Yeah, if he can catch it full, just like that. Just would have liked to get past the 7 ball with the 2. Still quite in the open though. It's a difficult opener for Carlo. It's not a gimme. If he goes aggressive, I mean, I'm saying, you see, he is aiming to shoot in the bottom right. It's quite the offensive thought. I'm very sure a lot of players would opt to play safe, for example, on the 2 ball, rolling up on the 8. I'm assuming he's still gonna play that safety, but like I said, Carlo likes he likes the big strokes.
Yeah, that's not good enough. Slightly misjudged. Giving him a look at this 2 ball. What are you doing here, Tim? Goes side to side. 2 over by the 7. Oh, a cue ball over by the 7.
Ooh.
That's what he tried. Didn't know he could hit that side of it even.
Well, I liked your option. Could also have thinned the 2 ball, but the shot he just chose to play, he was going for more distance and the hook, but going for more distance actually turned his back on him. I mean, it's not really a very great safety.
Increased the difficulty of the shot, didn't it? But you never expected Carlo to miss that one. Bangs his cue on the floor. Not happy about that.
Well, that frustration could also, I see Kasper as someone, if you feed him enough to where you know, that if you show enough disappointment in certain positions, that actually, well, to beat you basically. So in this case, very dangerous
He's had a
to
bit of
do
luck
so
there.
early.
Got an unwanted
Oh.
cannon.
Good bank. The 2 ball just past the side and the cue ball 3 rails behind the 5. As long as the 2 ball goes past the side pocket, the 6 mostly blocking the corner. He's played a good shot. I'm quite sure KASPER will have the jump cue out.
Good jump. Exactly as planned. Good weight as well. But possibility of drawing onto the 9 ball here, Tim. Not sure he'll play it, but it's a chance if he wants to go aggressive and start taking the ball by the horns, so to speak.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you had to.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, this is a really nice roll. Even though he's longer on the 2 ball, that 3 ball just guarantees him to continue the run.
Yeah, praying that the 3 never drop there, Tim, makes this unmissable, really, doesn't it? The combo. Oof, called it thin.
Well, the second you said unmissable, I had my fingers crossed right there because that was really close. But he's in prime shape now.
Oh, he got up off the shot.
Wow, wow, wow.
Carlo, what are you doing?
With that pace also, even if you catch it thick, it's still going to slide in. The fact that he overspun, a lot of outside spin really got him there. That is a shocking miss. We've seen a couple interesting misses. I mean, by saying interesting, I'm more saying shots that most of us really wouldn't think players would be able to miss.
Yeah, Shalnoki doing what you said. Pulled a rack back against Lucas for Casoverna. First set though for Robbie Capito against Mario Heat. And also Daniel Maciel over Felix Vogel, and Demetrius Ducatus has taken the first set against Jonas Salto Comino. Meanwhile, Tim looks pretty good.
Yeah, that was a very shocking miss and really gave KASPER the opportunity to go from 2-0 down to 3-2 up on the hill in this opening set.
Yeah, the shocking shot, of course, was the 2 ball. Overcut it down the rail. Could have hit it much thicker and slid it in off the long rail, but didn't. Caught the jaw on the short rail, which caused him to miss it. So I would think he's feeling pretty uncomfortable out there right now, Tim. There's that 2 again that we were talking about. And from there, KASPER said, "Danke."
I like that one. That was good. I didn't know you spoke German.
9?
Nah, okay. That's enough. Uh, well, Casper on the hill.
Yeah, and it's been breaking good, Tim. I'm just going to turn it over to you now. Our break guru, ladies and gentlemen, is going to describe this break exactly in detail, what he's done right. Maybe he does something a little wrong. Let's have a look. Hand it over to Tim de Ruyter.
Well, main ball to make is the one in the side. Oh, a little bit of overcut on the break. 3-ball just hanging up.
Oh, look at the
Does
9.
gets the second prize though. I mean, if you can break the balls, always have a dry break, but it's going to be hooked for your opponent. That is somewhat of an advantage. So, don't think he can complain too much.
That 9 ball just ruined any last chance he may have had at seeing a little piece of the 1 ball.
Yeah. What to play from this position? I mean, length of the table to roll up on the 2-ball. Kinda scary.
I like sending the 1 ball up, straight back up the table, Tim. Cue ball over to the right hand side with some coverage behind those 3 balls to the right of the 10. Got to be careful of the scratch, of course.
Yeah, the scratch is close. You don't want to run into the 8. There's a couple things that could go wrong. Oh, he stunned your shot.
Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
To go.
I think he's okay. As Tim puts his head on the side. Don't say you weren't. I heard it in your voice.
Just for your information, it happened. Well, he's going airborne. Not just making the 1, but the shape on the 2. Oh.
Are you going to write that down or am I? What a shot. Tremendous.
Well, if he makes... Oh, he did not go aggressive on this 2. Oh, no. I mean, I understand the 2-ball was tough, but I feel with the 3-ball in front of the side, I feel you had to play. You had to go for the aggressive shot and cut it in. Possibly could have played it 2 ways too. I cannot believe Casper did not go aggressive there. And he sold out. Because this safety was up for grabs. This was... He knew, Casper knew this was coming. Wow.
Oh, beautiful kick.
Another wow. I think he's very unlucky not to have the 3-ball from that position.
He has to go rail first here, doesn't he? Top cushion.
Yeah.
Well, hasn't made it. Was trying it in the side. I think he may have got away with it though, Tim.
Yeah, definitely cannot complain about the outcome. Half a ball in the way, but Carlo does have also a half ball hit on the 3-ball. Well, he has called the corner, but I was thinking about a fuller hit possibly, but I think he also was trying to leave the option open to possibly cut it in from this position. Real first.
Well, I can tell you guys, our next match on this table will be local favourite Dung Kwok Hong. We had him on here last night, and he will be up against the legend, the hitman, Torsten Holman. What a match that's going to be. That's coming up 8 o'clock on this very table right here.
Yeah, so much action going on, so many events. We've got so much more to come. And this is just the early rounds of the tournament. Imagine.
Oh, very, very close. Got within a whisker of it. Just a reminder, guys, you can watch all of the tables, all the matches that I'm describing to you. They're all available on YouTube for the first time ever outside of the UK. Sorry, outside of Europe, I should say. I know Kazoom have done it in the past, but for the first time, Box Billiards sending all the tables out on YouTube. And I believe there's 22 in total, all available to watch. So go YouTube, Pro Billiard Series TV, to pick your match. Big step forward, Tim, isn't it, in broadcasting?
Yeah, if you compare to maybe 5 or possibly 10 years ago, pool has evolved so much. What a development. Not just the game itself or the tournaments or the money, also the players. I feel like the game has a different standard nowadays. That was a very nifty shot he just played there. Nudging the 7 off the rail. He knew getting shape from 6 to 7 was a little bit trickier. So he said, let me just rub it off the rail. Get it in front of the side. Good stuff. This could bring him also on the hill.
Yeah, good close tight match. That's what we want. So both are going to be on that hill. Who's going to get off the hill and into the second set with a 1-set lead? We're about to find out. Lee Van Corteza has taken the first set against Joshua Filler. I think that's a potential banana skin for Filler. Lee Van Corteza, so experienced, Tim, isn't he? Such a great player.
Yeah, fantastic player, actually. Love to watch in action. I mean, I have to say, this is probably one of the best fields I've seen in the World Temple Championships.
Really?
Probably the one I've been watching maybe the most, but I feel like it's a pretty diverse field. We've had so many previous champions in it.
Yeah. 8 of the 9, right?
Exactly. So, like I said, all the continents have players in it, previous champions in it. Local, I mean, imagine there's a couple of Vietnamese players that have qualified also through the qualifiers. So, very capable players going through the qualifier and now in the main field.
Yeah, that's a good point. And also the Philippines with 7, I believe it was, of the last 16 went through. We all know how strong they are. We know how strong Vietnam is becoming. So Paul definitely going in the right direction. And of course, we're the beneficiaries of that. And as you guys are at home as well, we get to watch all the best players, and that's all everyone wants, really, to see all the best players going at each other for big, big titles and big, big prize money. At the end of the day, it's a sport and it's a business, and it has to satisfy both of those categories to be successful. Played that nice.
Yeah, that dry break from Carlo could get him into a lot of trouble. KASPER with a wide open layout. Just have to hold the nerves. The 7 does go to the side pocket.
Yeah, and it's good it's over the same side as the 8 as well. Tim doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, so I can literally just drop that 7 in, can't he, into the side. Just having a look at it now. So this is a great opportunity now. Just make sure maybe he'll even just hold the cue ball where the 5 is, Tim, and not risk going through. He is going to come through, you think?
Yeah, I would assume so. Also depends, of course, where he's gonna land all the time with the cue ball. Like if he lands on the rail by accident, for example. But it's laying so naturally too. Overall, this rack. I don't think Carlo is in his chair really thinking about another opportunity to the table. If I look at this in my chair, I would never expect to be back.
I wouldn't say he's a fast player, but he's not slow either. He's got a steady rhythm that he uses throughout. You can see he's thinking very, very deeply about certain shots. Just has a slight angle, I believe, on this 9 ball to draw down towards the 10. Well, this is good stuff, isn't it, Tim, from the German? Very good from a shaky start. Brilliant. Takes the first set. Stefan KASPER in control against our defending champion, Carlo BIADO. He's been there before, though. It won't worry him. Just asking his wife for something. I think he looked a bit cold. I think he was looking a bit chilly to me. The players have left the arena, so we'll do exactly the same, guys. Tim de Ruyter and myself, Mark White. We will be back as soon as the players are back for the continuation of this enthralling battle between BIADO and KASPER. See you soon. Welcome back. As I put the stats up, I thought I'd have a little chat with my good friends, see if anything really sticks out. And the only thing that I noticed there, 4 missed shots for Carlo BIADO against Stefan KASPER's 2. And that's probably the difference in the match so far, Tim.
Yeah, if you consider, I mean, it's a race to 4. The sets are races to 4. They played 7 racks. Carlo missed 4 balls. You would say it's an interesting stat for a defending world champion, who is probably, like I mentioned before, he's also in the best form of his life. I would say he's been winning quite a lot of tournaments still. I believe he's late 30s, maybe 40
Who?
now.
He's 41.
Carlo,
Yeah, Carlo's
41.
41.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like he's still hanging in there. He's still winning many big tournaments, and then he comes here and he misses 4 balls in 7 racks. I mean, I think it's quite an interesting stat there.
Well, he's 41 years in cat years because he's the black tiger, of course. But 6 years he would be as a cat. 6 years old as a cat, 41 years old as Carlo BIADO. I don't know why I just did that mathematics, but I did. I thought it was a good idea at the time. Let's give you a few latest scores, guys. Simon Corral taken the first set, and he's 1-1 in the second set with Lee Riteng. Sanjin Perlevanovic and Mark Estiola are 3-3. Mark Maggi has taken the opening set against Hayato Hijikata. Dimitris Lakatos has taken the opening set against the defeater of Fedor Gorst yesterday, Jonas Salto Comino. They're just starting their second set now. Ralph Suke 3-3 with Aloysius Yap in their first set. Stefan KASPER just on his way back. Lucas Fracasso-Werner did take the first set against Oliver Snow-Noki, and now 1-1 in the second set. There's Max Lechner and Albin Ocean. Who are they cheering for? I reckon Stefan, don't you?
Well, second set just started. Kasper started breaking off in the first, so BIADO got the first in the second. Then again, I mean, he's slightly overcutting the break now a bit. If you look at the cue ball, just slightly tracking to the center, but he still does make balls.
So you're saying he needs to hit more of the one ball?
Yeah, I would always like to hit it as full as possible in the face. Transfers the most speed into the ball. Easier said than done. I'm saying that on the side. I mean, it's not always easy to hit it full, but
no.
Ideally, that would be what I was always trying to do when I used to play a little bit. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I like what he's just played.
I think what you just said was very interesting as well. Did I just hear a retirement from Tim de Ruyter from competition? Did I just hear a retirement?
Oh no, I'm coming back. No worries. Don't worry about me.
Sounded very much when I used to play, you said.
Well, I feel like I haven't touched it. Well, actually, I played yesterday a little bit of carom, but no, I'm not hitting a lot of balls recently, so I have to come out of retirement, I guess.
I saw your little review on the new WPA Unity balls. I saw that.
Also, indeed, the Challenge of Champions is going on in Australia. I did get the invite, but I chose to be in the booth for the World Temple Championship together with Mark White. I mean, how can I turn that down?
It's actually just been won by Clint Ianson. So congratulations to Clint from the UK. Nice little shot there, Tim. Okay, he's overrun it slightly, but has a look at it. There's Jorgen Sandman from the WPA.
Well, actually interesting. It was mainly Jorgen's idea to develop the Unity balls.
Okay.
Well, I thought I'd just throw that out there.
Yeah, I like it. I like them. I have a set myself. I like them.
Usually you are the one with the stats and the side notes. So
I still love to learn, Tim. I still love to learn. That's why I love stats so much. That's why I'm always researching. I just love it so much. Which reminds me, I need to give you some Vietnam facts. I'm running out of them. This is a long tournament.
oh man, I was hoping you would forget. Anyways,
You can't get away from the facts, mate. I'm sorry.
it's an interesting thing going on. Carlo's kick actually wasn't the best. Still managed to not sell out. Does have a pretty decent kick shot here over the short rail, so another opportunity to gain the advantage.
Yeah, full ball in
He's hit it well.
jail as well by the 9. What a shot. What a shot from BIADO. Well, good solid hit, but no damage done either, Tim.
Well, I kind of feel like as long as you don't clearly sell out, as in pushing the 2 ball in front of the corner, I feel like you're kind of guaranteed to have a couple opportunities still yet to come. If you look at where the 4 ball is, just gives you extra time. Ooh, that was very close to be a great shot, but probably in big trouble very shortly because KASPER can thin this. Pretty big target to get the hook. Yeah, actually I do like KASPER's approach to the game recently. He also put on his Facebook post that he actually was quite disappointed to lose. I might be wrong, but I thought it was a quarterfinal in the China Open. Maybe it was last 16. But he was very disappointed to lose that match. But then the next thing he said was that he actually couldn't believe that the first time he participated in the China Open, he got that far. Like, he's very humble. And, well, you don't get to hear that because obviously everybody's trying to only win. And they never really think about how well they're doing. Yeah, what kind of results they're actually getting.
Yeah, the actual advances that they're making in the game, you know, the results that they're getting are getting better and better and better as it goes along.
Yeah, and I think just that approach makes him better each event he plays, the more experience he gets. Also, I think the first time I really started to travel outside of Europe was to play in the Las Vegas Open, where I think he also got far. Did he not get, like, also last 16 quarterfinal? Like, he got deep. So
yeah, I think he made a quarterfinal, Tim.
Yeah, it's a lot of big finishes, and yet still growing. So I'm curious to see how far the Stefan KASPER vibe can go.
Now, did he call the 9? No. Kind of shot I thought he may have called, Tim, to be honest. Playing off the back of the 1 ball like that. Two ball rather.
Oh, does have a nice...
Very cagey start to this second set, Tim. Much like the first set, if you remember rightly.
Yeah, did have a nice wall of balls with how the 3, 5 and the 8 are laying. Pretty big opportunity to get the hook. And it's going to pay dividend. This is a chance for KASPER. I think most of the people would assume BIADO is the favorite in this match, and you know, he's probably going to steamroll this unknown German guy. I mean, I'm quite sure a lot of people would think these kind of thoughts. But I am starting to be a big believer that maybe BIADO is in trouble. If KASPER runs out here and he's been breaking well, BIADO might be in a really, really difficult spot.
Yeah, it could get away from BIADO, especially if he can replicate a break and run after running this rack, presuming he's going to run this rack. He's overhit this though by a lot of distance. And now Tim, oh, I beg your pardon, I thought it was on the 5 to the 6. I'm seeing wrong colour there, I'm sorry. My new screen will be here tomorrow morning, I'm told.
Did this one run out of color?
It's black and white. I'm relying on seeing the numbers.
Yeah, I'm not too worried overall for this rack. I'm already curious to see what happens on the break. Like I'm far ahead. I'm like looking to see, does he get shape? Does he make a ball? Is there a possible break or run coming after this? Puts BIADO in a tough spot. He does rise to the occasion though, BIADO, so that's one thing. Whenever the pressure gets really high, he usually still performs, so you can never really count him out.
Yeah, just so much experience as well, hasn't he, BIADO? I don't know how old Stefan is, but I think early 30s maybe not even that. But something for Carlo BIADO to think about.
Well, I just had a quick look at the other TV table. Filler and Corteza going at it. Filler lost the first set and is down 2-1 in the second set, so also looking to be a really good match to watch. Just make sure you keep our sound on. You can watch the other match on the side, no worries.
That'd be very confusing, wouldn't it? Watching one game and listening to the commentary another. But I will own up to actually have done that on a few occasions, to be honest.
Well, you have to stay up to date.
It's when you got two sets of headphones, you know, the ones with the little AirPods or something. You got one coming from one game and one coming from another game. That's when it gets really, really confusing.
Well, just hoping for BIADO to turn things around. Actually started very nicely in the first set. I mean, looked very solid. And things really just turned completely sideways. Needs this set to at least bring this match to a deciding set.
36 years old, Stefan KASPER, so not too much in it. Lots of right hand spin. Nearly got there, Tim.
Yeah, it does have a cut on the 2. He's now looking to find the window in between the 3 and the 10. Possibly to play the 3 ball in the same corner as the 2. And a little bit of insurance too. Could play it like safety in mind.
Oh, he'll settle for that. He'll take that. Apart from the 5 gone awkward now. Let's mess things up slightly.
Yeah, just wondering. Oh, this might be a little speedy. And quite sure he's gonna play safe. Because this is not available anymore. Now, is he able to bank the 4 ball 2 rails up table to the top short rail and bring the cue ball underneath the 5 and the 10?
He was. Played it to perfection. Now, a very little known Filipino player, but the players know him, of course, within the game. Jonas Magpantay has beaten Mohammed Sufi 2-0 already. So good result there for the Filipinos. Going 1 rail, Tim, at this, or 2 rails? And call aside. Oh, he's going that way. 1 rail. Tough. When you're so close to the rail. Good hit.
Oh, gotta watch the cue ball.
That's dreadful luck.
Well, imagine, I think we both know what's coming. Could position the 4 ball pretty much near the 5 or the 10, or open up the 5 and the 10. Still stick the cue ball behind the 7. Things landing in a weird spot.
Oh, that's okay. Can he get to the side rail though? That's the thing. I think he can. The way BIADO's walking back to his chair, he's not happy with it. I just don't think he wanted the 4 near the corner pocket. That's why he was a little bit... Now it's Stefan's chance, or turn, I should say, to bang the cue on the floor. Frustration creeping in. Nicely done. Perfect angle on this 7. Kasper fearing the worst.
just slightly elevated. You can see the cue touching the side pocket point.
Yeah, very easy also to see the Kamui black clear on the end of his cue as well. Don't know if you noticed that or not, Tim.
Well, you might be surprised, but in general, I'm not that much of a tip guy. But you would say
the ball to stop.
The tip is definitely working because he's pulled one back, BIADO.
Yeah, Albin and Max all dressed in their shirts. They'll probably be playing a little bit later on at the 8 o'clock matches. Let's just have a look at who we do have coming up. Dennis Grabet will be in action. Piers Labutis up against Jeffrey DeLuna. There's a mouth-watering possibility. Edwin Gamas against Conrad Musician. Now, the loser of that match will play Fedor Gorst. On the loser's side, Johnny Mora in action against Gerson Martinez. Nukio and Kyle Amaretto. Yeah, Lechner is playing one of your good friends, Tim. Alex Montpellier. Claudio Cacci in action against Beda Al-Wahadi. Chinnikov up against Ryan Juan. And Alvin Ocean is up against, yes, he certainly does have a match. It's against Ko Ping Yi. Those were all 8 o'clock matches tonight.
Pretty rare break being dry. Doesn't come up too often, except for the 3 each in the first set, the dry break from Carlo. Overall, they've been making a lot of balls on the break. This time, just nothing really getting that close. Even though he did the same thing as he did overall.
Would you move the cue ball around a bit, Tim, on the next one?
Difficult. I mean, maybe you could go slightly inwards of the table, so a little bit more off the rail, or maybe half a ball backwards to give more speed to the balls. But I mean, that's the difficult thing with the hand rack. Sometimes you can literally put the perfect break on there and nothing will go. How often do you see that with 8 ball? People breaking the best they would ever do, and yeah, well, just nothing seems to go. I mean, that's hand rack too. I think we're too spoiled nowadays with the templates.
Actually saw, I forget who it was, but somebody was breaking off the back rail last night, you know, like Josh Filler was in the 8 ball. And they were having a bit of success in it as well. I was commentating on it. It was the last match. I can't remember who it was though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it really gives a different kind of impact on the balls. Usually it doesn't get that big pop on the ball. It's really difficult to get that same pop. But it keeps the cue ball on the table, so it's a little bit more easy to control the cue ball. And the balls, they react differently, get more speed in general. But you also change the line of where the balls are going. So, yeah, it's like I say, sometimes there is you can not always choose to change something in your benefit. Like, it just sometimes you have to let it go.
Yeah, I remembered who it was actually. It's the player that's going to be on here at 8 o'clock, Dong Kwok Hong. He was breaking off of the back rail against Marco Spitsky, it was last night, another German. So maybe we'll see some off the rail breaking in our next match, Tim, as well.
Well, I'm definitely interested to see, because I mean, I don't mind the side rail break, but I'm still wondering if there is not a slightly better option for this format. I understand there's gonna be dry breaks involved and everything, but there must be something.
Tap, like they do in Europe.
Yeah, but yeah. Oh.
I like that. Oh, look at this. 2 in 1. 2 for the price of 1. That will do. Thank you very much indeed. Buy 1, get 1 free.
Yeah, I mean, in some way I do like the tap tables and then alternate break, because it's always fair to whoever plays the match. It's like always a even battle and it's pure skill. But tapping the tables is just like the templates, is way too predictable. People are starting to play stop shots on the break, make a ball, and they're basically playing shape off the break. So yeah, I used to play pool back in the day when I started to play pool, where you really had to crush the rack because either your opponent racked for you or you racked them yourself and you know there was a couple gaps, so you were gonna crush them. That's the kind of pool I used to grow up with. So I don't mind the magic rack or the template or whatever, but it is kind of predictable, and I understand that it doesn't really work for every tournament out there.
But this is where this is the game changer though. We introduce a speed gun as well, Tim.
And then if you break above a certain speed, you get 2 racks on the board if you win the game, or?
Well, funny you should say that, because I was also thinking, this was an idea I had, that they would have a prize for whoever broke the fastest at the end of the tournament. There would be like an extra, I don't know, 2,000 to 3,000 prize donated by, I don't know, a police force for breaking the speed limit or something like. Do you know what I mean? something a little extra.
Well, I would be only joining the tournaments to go for the speed prize.
Would you? That's okay. Well, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
My odds are better to break them hard than to win the tournament. So yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, but we do have an upper limit. You mustn't break the speed limit, Tim. You mustn't break the speed limit.
But yeah, I mean, the speed gun could work.
All good fun. All good fun. Well, Mario, he's in big trouble against Robbie Capito, who's on fire at the moment. He's a set-up and 3-1 up, Robbie Capito, against Mario He.
Oh.
Double elimination, though, of course. Did he hit them, Tim?
Well, then again, he is hitting him very solid. You know, like if you look at the cue ball, it doesn't really track sideways. It's most of it is just a solid hit. Both players really not breaking like as hard as they can, but they're making sure to hit it solid in the face. I'd rather take speed off and hit it full in the face than trying to crush him and hit it maybe half ball. Same speed result if that happens.
Well, this is a chance to get on the hill. He's at the table, but does the 3 go? 5 boys playing the combo, Tim. So this is very missable. This is awkward. Played it. Well, lost the 3 ball slightly. Can he still cut this, Tim?
I'm not too sure. It's a little bit in between. No. From this angle, nah. Well, a good friend of mine used to say, everything is cuttable, but I mean, there's a limit for me. Yeah, from the top view, I would say you might actually be able with quite some pace, but you have to play the side-to-side safety.
He really is, though, keeping the thumb screws down, isn't he, on Carlo BIADO? He's not letting him get back into this second set. Two rails. Oh, he went one rail trying to clip it thin. Oh, what a chance now for Stefan KASPER. Snolnoki has come back and won the second set. I beg your pardon, Tim. Snolnoki, who you said would come back, he has come back with a second set.
Everything really falling into place for KASPER. After that comeback in the first set, you can just feel the momentum is with him at the moment. I mean, I really would like to see this go into a deciding set, because it would be more entertaining to see both players under the extreme pressure. But, I mean, Carlo, it's not like he's playing so bad, but just slight funny things are happening. And KASPER is clearing up all the tables he's getting. I mean, it's not like the balls are being missed all over the place.
No, and he's making the openings as well with some very good safety play. And that against Carlo BIADO is well, it's quite the feat, isn't it, to do that? It's slightly awkward over the 9 ball, but he's far enough away from it to not cause any problems. Yeah, you've got to be careful when you're catching balls. That could have so easily gone in the side pocket. On another day, it probably would, but it seems today is Stefan KASPER's day. So this 10 ball to arrive at the hill against the defending champion, Carlo BIADO. Yeah, and once again extracts the mistake from Carlo. Missing that 3 ball altogether. Ball in hand. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at some more scores for you. Alex Paguline up against Moritz Neuhausen. It's Neuhausen who's taken the first set, but Paguline is on the hill at 3-1 in the second set. Petri Mäkinen, a set down to Wojtek Szewczak, but on the hill in the second. Robbie Capito has beaten Mario He by 2-0. Daniel Maciel, having taken the first set against Felix Vogel, is 3-2 up in the second. And Albert J. Manis has beaten Radoslav Babica 2-0. Ralph Suke Kaiser 1 set up against Aloysius Schaap and 1-1 in the second. Dimitris Lukatus 1 set up, and they're all level at 2-2 in the second set. Looking to finish off the match here, then breaking on the hill, Stefan KASPER. Could the Black Tiger be out of the winner's side? Of course, he'll go to the loser's side. Well, there's a chance, Tim. for BIADO.
Yeah, it's a tricky combination though. Like, he is not shying away. He's looking at going aggressive into this, but well, yeah. I mean, I understand also if I think about it, you kind of have to, because you don't have the full ball of the one. Oh, this is an excellent shot.
Under extreme pressure as well, Tim. Don't forget, great shot. Oh, didn't want to catch that. It's gone wrong already. Don't think
Does he
goes
still
past
have
the
the
7,
roll up?
Tim.
The easiest shot, or I mean, easy. Nothing's easy, of course, but I think he could roll up on the 7 ball. The only thing is, it might not be compatible with the speed to still hit the rail. You have to hit a rail after contacting a 3 ball, of course.
Would you not consider the cut inside? Too risky, positional wise. Just reached the rail. Good shot, Tim.
Yeah, how to hit. He's going into the top short rail. This is such a small ball to hit. Very small target.
Yeah, that could well be. Oh, look at the 10 and the 9. How did they end up? Okay. You said earlier on, Tim, we all know that he's a grinder and a fighter, never gives up. And he's got a chance to come back to 3-2 here. Break and run to bring it back to 3-3. And all of a sudden, he's back in it again. Just goes to show it's never over in these short races. Where's he going to play the 9, do you think, Tim?
He does have it in the left center pocket. I believe so. But from this angle we're getting, and with the angle he gave himself, we're going to find out. He could still play for the top left corner. Just not sure how much space there is to... Oh, the 9 has plenty of space to get into the side, yeah.
Yeah. So needed some spin to get over there, some right hand. He's on it into the corner. He's still in it. He's still fighting. The tiger beginning to purr. Oh dear, can you believe? Why has he hit that so hard? Well, we've seen
I'll
so many
probably
balls
just.
missed in these side pockets, Tim, this week.
Well, he's probably trying to put a solid stroke into it, but with that pace into the side pocket, like you mentioned, is very missable. This is
I
for the
mean, he
win now,
can't have any
certainly.
complaints. Yeah, I mean, he can't have any complaints, can he? He's had his chances. This is not easy, though, for KASPER. Oh, he's hung it. It almost dropped. If it had been a little bit slower, it would have gone. Well, well, well. Real drama here. Now, don't miscue left-handed, BIADO. I've seen you play left-handed before, and it's not pretty. Wow. What an end to that rack. How is he still in it after missing that 10 and then the 10 ball that KASPER played? I thought it was in. She's smiling, Mrs. BIADO.
Well, the boss is happy.
The black tigress. The black tigress, yes. She is happy, Tim. So's that man there. He is, but I'm sure he'd rather be out of the arena by now. Well, it never fails to deliver drama, does it, Paul? No matter what game it is, there's always drama. Oh. Oh, what could have been? BIADO couldn't believe it. He gets to break, Tim.
Oh, this time he put some body into it. And as you can see, the harder people start to break, the more on the side he's hitting the break.
Well, is there a third set to come? I kind of wouldn't mind a shootout because I just love the way BIADO hits the 10-ball shootout shot. He hits it at 100 miles an hour. Unbelievable. And has never changed it. Has always played it the same way, hasn't he, Tim?
Yeah. Does he... Do you think he has the gap here? Well, not from this view. Looks like he's playing for the gap. Oh, that was a foul.
He hit the 6 first, didn't he?
Well, that's as far as I believe. He did hit the 6 first.
I think he hit the 6 before, yeah. Yeah, very honest of Carlo as we rewatch it. There you see, just caught the 6 ball. Now then, Tim, is there a clearance on here? Or is Carlo going to get another chance back at the table? They all go somewhere. It's just that you've got to get on them, haven't you? 3 ball, the first one, problem.
The good news is that he got the ball in hand on the 1 with the 2 and the 3 ball near. The 2 ball was not so easy to get to, but a lot easier with the ball in hand. Just, I was gonna say just 1 shot needed for this run out. If you look at the 4 to the 5, but then the 6 ball is a little bit tricky too with where the 8 is laying. It does block quite a lot of area to get the shape on the 6. So it's not a gimme for a run out. Really has to put some big effort into it.
Well, I'm actually nervous for him. So this is the key shot. This is the shot.
Around.
Oh, look at this, Tim. It's going to be perfect, is it? Well, not quite perfect, but he's on it.
I'm still curious to see how this develops because, as you can see, quite some angle on the 6. The cue ball is going to run at least to the other side of the 8. He doesn't want to run the cue ball around the table, or at least if he has to, he has to, but I would like to, well, avoid traveling the cue ball.
I think he has to, Tim. Around the back of the 10.
Oh, this could be close to the scratch.
Needs to hit the 8 full in the face. Oh, no, Oh, it's all happening here. Now he's got the same problem from 7 to 8, Tim. Oh, dear. I don't know how much more. Can you finish this match off? I don't think I can watch anymore.
I understand. I don't want you to get another stroke. I mean,
no.
This is another cue ball here. Stun left. Oh, and he's missed it. Oh, no. This is crazy.
He's left it in the side. It was tough though, Tim, wasn't it? The 5 to the 6 was the shot where it first went wrong.
I mean, I would really like to know in this particular case what is going through Carlo's mind, because I don't think he understands how he's still alive in this match. I mean, if you consider everything that has happened.
Yeah, just sometimes the player's name is already on the trophy. I'm not saying that's the case here because there's a long way to go. But when you survive these kind of matches, like it looks like he's going to for another rack at least, he's going to be heel. But the good thing is, Tim, this next rack, both players are going to be super nervous, and there's going to be so much tension in the air for this final deciding rack of this second set. There really is. Daniel Maciel has beaten Felix Vogel by 2-0. Still no nearer really to knowing who's going to win this one. Mark Estiola has beaten Sanjin Perdavanovic 2-0, sends him to the one-loss side. And Simon, well, listen to this. Lee Van Corteza 2, Joshua Filler 0. Filler to the one-loss side. Amazing. There's drama all over this the military 7 stadium in Ho Chi Minh City, wherever you look. And remember, guys, if you want to watch any of the matches, they're all available on YouTube, on the Pro Billiard TV. Oh, he really hit them, Tim. And nothing doing. Now, do you play a 110 carom? Just to keep it going?
Oh, the 10 was a little bit out of the corner. If you can see, it's a little bit to the short rail side, so it is kind of missable if you could hang it up. And what are you going to get on the one ball afterwards?
I'm not sure. There's Felix Vogel, look, fresh from his defeat. There he is, front row. Come to watch his fellow German. He hasn't got him, I don't think. Well, you wanted drama, Tim. You've got it.
I kind kind of feel like even though the 1 might not go directly into the 9, you could still play it into the rail into the 9. Rail first with the 1, but you gotta be very precise.
Not sure he called it. No prizes for guessing. This shot, though, certainly hasn't been firing on all cylinders tonight, Carlo BIADO, that's for sure. Oh, it's a chance for BIADO. Can he get some right-hand spin on this, Tim, to clear the 2 ball?
Well, overall, I think everybody is probably on the edge of their seat, because how did we not see KASPER at the table at this point? I think he's already had a couple of chances this rack. What a turnaround this would be.
Well, those of you waiting for Don Kwok Hong, 15 minutes to go until that match is due on this table, but I don't think we're going to get there.
Well, has called 10. Probably is going to put a little bit of spin on this, and has to be careful not to lose control on the 4. Has to be careful. No, I played it well. For a second thought he was cutting the ball a slight bit more.
Referee replacing the 10 ball, of course. It's not a rack winner. It's just simply respotted, and nice to see the referee respotting it the same way as they do in the 10 ball shootout, Tim. White side up. Well, you have to make Carlo BIADO favourite now, I think, for the match. Oh, just okay.
Oh.
Or is he?
Well, still has to get the shape on the 6. Besides pocketing the ball.
Played with a lot of check side, a lot of left-hand spin to kill the cue ball as much as he can. Oh, he's going all the way around. What a shot. Where's the cue ball, though? It's close, but it's not there. Oh, he's riding on the seat of his pants at the moment. He's living dangerously.
Well, I believe our next match was scheduled in exactly 13 minutes. If Carlo wins this set, no way we're gonna be there in 13 minutes.
Yeah, surely no drama from here on this particular rack. Short side on the 8.
Oh, the pace might be wrong.
Dear.
The pace might be wrong.
I think he's okay. Have to play it to the
Well,
top left as we look now. Bottom left.
well, your definition of okay might be completely different than mine, because I see this.
You don't fancy him for this? You don't fancy him for this?
Well, I mean, if he plays pocket
He's
speed,
got to be favourite, Tim.
but-
Must be favourite to make it.
well, the crowd did clap. They thought it was impressive.
I was miming clapping.
And we do get the deciding set.
Well, I think Stefan KASPER needs to take a little break. I think I need to take a little break as well. Do you want a break as well, Tim?
Why don't we have
We'll be
a little
back.
break?
We'll be back, guys, with the third and deciding set. And don't forget, if it goes 3-3, we go to a shootout. More drama to come here. Welcome back to Stadium 7 here in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. Just having a little word with my colleague. How has KASPER not won that second set? So many chances to win it. I think Albin's just showing a shot that was missed, maybe. Showing Mario a hit. How's he missed that? Or maybe they're showing a shot that Mario played, because, as you know, Mario just got sent to the one lost side. I think they're all watching two matches at once, Tim. They're doing what we said we were doing, watching two at once. And that young lady there will be feeling much, much happier. So it will be Stefan KASPER to break in the third set. Winner breaks from here on in. Referee has racked the balls. Stefan needs to smash them. Well, he's made a ball. Cue ball very, very close as well. Does have a shot at the one. It's not easy. It's one of those ones that we all play in practice, trying to make the ball and draw back into the corner pocket. I'm sure it's a practice shot everyone's had a go at in the past. There's a guy in America who plays it one-handed. Three ball, very awkward. Does he even have a go at the one ball? He's called it. No, he didn't call it. Well, that isn't great. It's a chance for Carlo. Yeah, just beginning to talk to himself a little bit. Yeah, they weren't going in earlier, but they're beginning to now. What that guy has to do is stay positive. He has to still believe that he can win it. Yeah, no attempt to do anything, just accept the safety shot on the three. So, interesting start, Tim. Hook behind the 8 ball from BIADO. A little bit surprised that Stefan turned that 1 ball down and played a safety and ended up leaving it on for Carlo. Carlo making the 1 and the 2. Couldn't get on the 3 though.
Well, that is an excellent hit on the 3 ball. Always a difficult shot. You kind of have to feel the rails and the pace. Sure, the safety, the return is not the most difficult. But these kind of situations, you just got to tell yourself, hang in there, stay patient, just wait. Because you are going to be able to do something at some point. Might have to kick around the 4 ball now. Into the 3. Call the 8. Play with some pace. Good things could happen. He's played a little softer, and there was a bucket. Something went wrong in the calculations, in the measurements.
You just feel the tide is turning, don't you? It's starting to all go Carlo BIADO's way.
Well, definitely. If you consider how well KASPER was playing at some point, I was gonna say, well, you would pick him as the winner. Like, just overall how well he was playing. And now it kind of feels completely the other way. Carlo is definitely on the upper hand.
Yeah, body language not looking good from Stefan either. just has to forget about that last set. He's still in it. It's still 0-0. We've seen plenty of balls missed here tonight.
Ooh.
That was a bit wide, wasn't it?
Well, almost too wide.
Carlo, though, looking much more relaxed now, isn't he? Yeah, just drop this in. Don't think he'll bother going around, will he, Tim? Just drop this dead weight into the side.
Well, I think it also depends on how well you're feeling. You see, I really think Carlo is now starting to catch a gear.
Feel it. Yeah. I agree.
And it's basically made possible by Stefan. I mean, if you just consider the fact that actually Carlo should have lost a match on multiple occasions. So Carlo is probably gonna free roll this. He's gonna say, well, I should have been out, so let's just enjoy this. I mean, I can get back to the table. Whoa, nice. That kind of thought is probably running.
Yep. He'll certainly be feeling the better of the two, that's for sure. He's like on a free roll now, isn't he? He was out, really. But find yourself still in sometimes. It's just meant to be. Stefan was playing so much better than Carlo for the most of the two sets that have gone. Just unbelievable how he hasn't won it. Really, really is. Yeah, all the 8 o'clock matches have already started. Still a couple going on though. Ralph Suke, 3-2 and 1 setup against Aloysius Yap. That's still going on. And Jonas Salto Comino has won the second set and he's 1-0 up in the third set. But actually there's a lot of matches still going on, so a lot of them going all the way, guys. There were a few 2-0 set wins, but not too many. Such is the standard of play, and they're all pretty tight.
Well, sometimes I wonder which one of the two is more difficult to play. The sets or just a straight race, like for example race to 9. And the main reason why I wonder which one would be most difficult is because I feel like the set system is such an emotional roller coaster. If you look at this match, both players had their ups and their downs.
Yeah,
I just
normally
really think it can hurt.
Yeah, you'll only normally get that, Tim, won't you, at Hill or something, when when the drama, but there's so much more drama in the sets. It's like 3 separate matches in one, kind of.
Yeah. Well, got 2 straight on the 3 ball.
Wow.
Now got 2 straight on the 4 ball.
He's not
Still
afraid to hit them
managing.
hard into the centres. He did miss one, though, the 10 ball, remember, earlier on, which we thought was going to be the end. And then Stefan KASPER wobbled it in the bottom left-hand corner. Carlo thought about playing it left-handed and realised he can't make a bridge.
Oh.
Oh dear. He's just okay. Is it going to affect his queuing?
I think it should be just fine,
No,
but
he's okay. Oh.
those kind of things that could hurt so bad.
Looks like the old Carlo BIADO now. Looks in control. Landing just the nice side of this 7 ball. Those of you waiting for Torsten Holman against Duong Quoc Hong, it will be on this table following the conclusion of this match. Shane Van Boning has just started out on table 2. He's up against Alex Kazakis. That's a really tough game for both players there. Playing this to the side. He's missed it again.
Oh, whoa.
I can't believe he's played that to the side, Tim, can you? I thought you stroked that in long rail all day long in the top left, surely.
Then besides that, this side pocket shot was not so difficult. I mean, it was a very high percentage. I don't know what's happening.
Well, the drama continues. We had to wait until Hill in the last one. It started in rack 1 in this game, in this set. Mrs. BIADO looking nice and calm though. You'll be very relieved, Tim. I don't even know how he got out of position. I was looking at scores. Oh, he ended up 2 straight on there. Yeah, looking at it from that angle, it was easy in the side, really, wasn't it?
The only thing I wonder is, why did he put so much spin on the ball, and why did he put all the draw, and why just not play, just stop spin, just float
drop
the ball
in. Yeah, just float it. Yeah,
I just, like I mentioned, I just really don't know why he's playing that powerful into the side pockets, and yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of question marks after this match. I mean, I need a break. Well,
we're not going to get one. We're not going to get one.
Oh, Kasper's breaking. Oh, look at this. Look at just the cue ball. Beautiful.
Yeah, the clock won't start again, of course, until the 2 stop spinning. And there you saw him just reminding that the two were still moving, just saying to the referee, please don't stop the clock yet. Is that still going, or is it a replay?
It feels like it.
Okay, gone a little bit far, but should be okay. Cue ball running a little bit wild though, Tim. There's just a little bit of traffic over that side, isn't there? That's why he hasn't played it. Didn't like it. So Carlo going to have to come with a good kick here.
Yeah, good things can happen. 2 rails, not too speedy. Try to get the 9 or the 6 in between. Well, I would say this is labeled as good things. I mean, you made a 2 rail contact and you did not sell out. I think that would be a good thing.
Yeah, what does he do here? Does he draw in behind, sort of stun off the side rail, send the 3 down by the 10?
Could he not just bank the 3 ball down table and get the cue ball behind the 6? Well, he's doing something else.
Playing thin off. Oh, he's made the 9. He's going to hope now that it's not a snooker. Or a hook, I should say. I'm pretty sure he hasn't called.
Oh. He did call the 9 ball, but this is a long 3 ball though. And doesn't want to end up behind a 5 on the 4 ball because you have to play some top spin. And he's missed the 3. Even if he had missed the 3 ball on the long rail, it probably would have slid in. So missed it on the wrong side, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was horrible, wasn't it? Horrible 3 to have to take on. You had to take it on. And this is very cuttable. Also right hand spin as well to check the cue ball. Well, it's pushed into the 3 ball. It's left a chance. Oh, somebody's put a trap in the floor.
I'm just wondering how it's possible that both players are just struggling so deeply.
Yeah, he's been in higher pressure situations than this, Tim, hasn't he? Well, the viewers enjoying this in their thousands from all across the world. Good to have you with us, guys, here in Vietnam, wherever you're watching. You're in the right place for the next, well, all the way through to the 28th. We've already crowned Joshua and Pia Filler as our doubles champions, our box billiards doubles champions. We're looking to crown a 10-ball champion and give 70,000, and also a women's Saigon 9-ball open champion, 22,500. I believe it is something in the region of that for the winner of the women's as well. It's actually 22,500 to the winner of the women's. 13,125 for runner-up. Total prize fund of 75,000 in that. And in the World 10 ball, there's a prize fund of $250,000, $250,000, with 70 going to the winner. So there's plenty of money flying around this week. Actually, billions of Vietnamese dong, as it's called. $100 will buy you 1.2 million Vietnamese dong. I have a 500,000 note, Tim, which looks very similar to a 20,000 note. And I mistakenly gave one to a taxi driver once. But he was honest enough to give it back to me and said, I think you give me wrong, which was really nice. Not all taxi drivers are the same across the world. But you've got to watch out from them London black cabbies, that's for sure. So nothing doing then.
Yeah, I have to say, this match is slowly turning into something that deserves a shootout. It's so starting to be even between the two of them.
Well, we're getting close to that point, Tim, because if BIADO can clear up here, it's 2-2. And the way they've been sharing racks throughout the match, it's very, very possible and probable even that we'll get to 3-3, which will mean that 10-ball shootout. And we still have the local favourite waiting in the wings, waiting to play.
Well, still a bit of work to do with that 7 ball. Is he choosing to go off the 5, open up the 7-8? Risky though to get something on the 6. I mean, I don't think the 7 goes. And if he has to open it up, it's going to be very difficult from this position. Well, still manages to get something.
Yeah, got to look at it, Tim, hasn't he? Bit hard. Played it a bit strong, though. There's the edge sticking out here. May even have... I don't think there's a bank on Tim, is there?
Well, I have to say, I think the bank is on.
Oh, yeah, different from this angle. Looks okay from this angle, doesn't it? Has to play it. Called it. Now can he make it? Guaranteed to be on the 8. Oh, didn't play it. Trying to get him behind the 8, Tim.
Well, I think he's got second prize. Yes, I tilted my head again. He does have a slight edge of the 7 ball, I believe so, but sure, getting the cue ball behind the 8 is such a stronger move. But it's alright though. Difficult position for BIADO.
This
Nice
time
shot there.
does have the bank and takes it on. So a chance to get on the hill. Oh, mind that cue ball.
Oh, I'm not exactly sure why he's complaining, because I would take this 10 ball all day long.
So for the third time arrives at the hill first, Tim. Can he finish it off in this rack, or is there more chapters to come in this amazing match that we've witnessed here on table 1? It really has been, well, if I was asked to sum it up in a sentence, I don't think I could, because there's just so much been happening. Both players have played kind of okay in dribs and drabs, but it's been, no one's really grabbed hold of it by the scruff of the neck. I'd put Stefan KASPER slightly ahead if this was a boxing match, Tim, and there'd been no knockout. I would say on points you'd have Stefan KASPER just slightly. I think he's broken better. Do you know, in Vietnam you can get free eye tests? I just thought I'd slip that in. I read that in a fact earlier on today. Free eye tests in Vietnam. You can get your glasses made in a couple of days as well. So next time you go to Vietnam, get your eyes tested for nothing.
Well, I'm afraid to get bad news.
The earlier you take the bad news, the less bad news it is. Trust me. Don't leave it too long, mate. If you're starting to squint when you're looking at something, just go and get them checked out. Better to get either news now than a couple of years down the line. Lesson over. You do as you're told. So what do we have, Tim?
Well, a reasonable kick shot for KASPER, but not too easy to get this safe, and might have to play this in the side and draw back for the 2 in the bottom left. I think KASPER just left it all right. Yeah, definitely can draw this back to the short side, so could have left more difficult opportunity for BIADO.
Oh, jump stick is coming, I think. He doesn't normally go to the short cue, but I think he will in this instance. Well, the air rush, and now he's in a rush. He's heard the 10-second beep. Had to play it very, very quickly in the end and played it well. Audience appreciated that one. Well worth another look. Stopped the cue ball dead. Perfectly. On this 4 ball. Mind the 10.
Needs to pull off another comeback. Yeah, already. Should be out of the woods here. I mean,
yeah, he should be. The least, though, that Stefan KASPER can get is a shootout. He's already at that point. BIADO needing 2 more racks to force that shootout. And if you've never seen BIADO shooting the 10-ball shootout shot, it's something to admire, to be honest. It's just crazy what he does.
yeah, I think it's quite fascinating with how much pace he shoots at shootout.
Just play this with some left to widen the angle to stay better on the 8. What a heart this man has got. They don't call him the Black Tiger for nothing. Once he gets his teeth into you, never lets you go. Will keep nibbling away. And then he strikes. He was king of the jungle in Las Vegas. Can he do it again here in Vietnam? That young lady has seen it all before. She's been around the world with Carlo. She's sat through all the trials and tribulations that a partner does. Sometimes it's a lot harder to be the one watching them playing. But he just seems to keep on doing it, doesn't he? Comes with the shots when he has to. 25 minutes past the time that we should have had Torsten and Duong Quoc Hong in action, but they will be coming up, guys, straight after this. You won't want to miss that. Plenty of other games going on as well, all available online to watch on Pro Billiard TV on YouTube. And of course, don't forget ProBilliardSeries.com for all your tournament news, all the information, the schedules, the draws, the prize money, upcoming events, all the good stuff. 3-2 down then, BIADO breaking to stay in this match. Made a ball. Having a quick look around. Has a minute to do so.
And a lot more cut on this break. Still managed to make the 3 ball, so does give him a great opportunity to make this another hill set.
Yeah, these pockets, Tim, not playing as big as they might do. I'm wondering, will BIADO still use the same technique and strategy as he does in past shootouts. I'm just wondering. Have to be so accurate the way he plays him.
Yeah, but maybe the kind of stroke he chooses to shoot them makes him a very straight shooter. Maybe it makes it straight the way he hits the ball.
Yeah, I get you.
Everybody's got that sweet spot.
Yeah, that's the stroke he's most comfortable with at that speed. The one that lasts under pressure kind of thing. One thing is for sure, he's played many more shootouts than Stefan KASPER has. That's guaranteed. Just the nose poking out on the 2-ball here. He's got a rush. Oh dear, that's unlucky. Well, could that be his final shot in this match? Very unlucky. Oh, it's a long way through the one loss side. It's strange he's having to use the rest after a ball in hand. It's maybe the only option he had to get the combo and leave the 2-ball on.
It's a little bit longer on this 4. And also needs to leave himself basically straight on the 5 to be able to play in between the 6 and the 9. Oh, he nudged the 6-ball out, but not ideally. He's now on the rail also.
Could go all around here, Tim, though. 3 rails.
Things are already starting to get tougher and tougher. And he's missed the 5. Wow.
It's kind of through the queue at it. Wow, this is unbelievable.
Many chances now to close it out.
He was trying to arc the cue ball away from the corner pocket. But how many chances, Tim, has he squandered?
I think the counter is on 4, but I'm starting to lose count. It's I mean, I just don't understand really.
Well, at 3-3 in the second set, when Stefan KASPER was a set-up on the hill, we thought it was all over, especially when BIADO missed the 10 in the side. And here we are, just 3 pots away from a shootout, more drama to come. If you've never seen a shootout, you are in for a treat. And it looks very likely now, doesn't it, Mr. Deroita?
Yeah, well, we've seen strange things happening in this match. But to see Carlo miss a 9-ball like that, or this 10, cannot really imagine. So, looks like we've got a shootout on our hands. What a crazy match this has become.
Well, let's just explain the shootout to you. The 10 ball is racked where it's racked in the triangle, not on the spot. So it's about 3 inches behind the head spot. KASPER won the leg, so he's choosing whether he wants to go first or not, and the side that they start. So he's going from the right-hand side. 1 diamond along that top rail. 2 diamonds down is where we're starting. 4 shots each. Whoever has the most pots at the end of that 4 shots will be the winner. If we're still level, we'll go to a decider. Sudden death, where the box then shrinks back. We used to have such a nice diagram that we showed, didn't we, Tim? Bring back the diagram, that's what I say.
Maybe we should make a petition. Bring back the diagram. Anyways. Well, we've had so much drama.
We want the diagram. When do we want it? Now.
Now.
So, success then.
Okay.
Let's get serious for this very serious matter. BIADO shoots these so hard. In it goes. That's the way he always plays. And there's Robbie Capito cheering on Carlo BIADO. Robbie is, of course, a Filipino himself, but now lives in Hong Kong and represents Hong Kong.
Well, also, Robbie used to practice a lot with Carlo. Kind of like a mentor to Robbie.
Oh. First mistake from the German. Now the Germans are normally very, very good on penalties. Just asked England. We've never beaten Germany on penalties.
I was going to say, don't ask the Netherlands because we're still traumatized.
Yeah. Was that 1974, wasn't it?
I don't know the year because I wasn't born, but I completely trust you in this.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, confident queuing on that 10 ball. That was...
Yeah.
It's just fascinating the kind of stroke he puts on the 10, but it makes him shoot so smooth in some way.
And you rarely see him miss one, Tim, like that. I can't recall him missing one of those. Okay, he probably has, but I just... It hasn't been many that he's missed, put it that way. Incredible scenes here in Ho Chi Minh City, it really is. So you feel he really has to make this one to stay in contention. If he doesn't, Carlo just has to make one more. But down it goes. Still alive. You're not allowed to scratch either. And by the way, guys, the shot clock is still in operation as well. 30 seconds shot clock. Limbering up the old bones. What a player this man is. What a heart he's got. What a grinder. Unreal. Just unreal the way he's making these. So,
yeah,
Stefan has to make this one and hope that Carlo misses. 3 out of 3 so far for Carlo. 2 out of 3 for KASPER. He has to make this one.
Yeah, everybody on the edge of their seats.
Nicely done. That shows a lot of heart as well. A lot of bottle, as we say. He's thanking everybody. Doing the old cross on the chest. So BIADO just needs to make this one to go through on the winner's side and send Stefan KASPER to the one loss side. Just unbelievable match we've seen here. Thoroughly enjoyed every single miss, every hook, every kick, every mistake, and now every shootout shot. It all comes down to this. If Carlo makes this, he's won. If not, we go sudden death. And in it goes, wow. And through Carlo BIADO goes. What an absolutely unbelievable match. Stefan KASPER only has himself to blame. He had so many chances to win that, but he just could not get over the line. He'll go to the one loss side. Tim and I are off for a quick break.